Happy Monday, everybody. Okay, I've got all of my makeup done except for my face makeup. And I wanted to show you guys this awesome trick that you can do to get your makeup to give you just a pretty natural glow. Because what we're going to use is we're going to use a liquid highlighter. And this will work with any liquid highlighter that you have, or you can pick up my liquid highlighter. And so what we're going to do is I'm just going to take my foundation as I normally would. And I'm going to drop, I mix two colors together. And so, but you probably wouldn't do this if you're not mixing two colors together. But so I'm just dropping my color onto a mixing palette. And then I'm going to take the liquid highlighter and I'm just going to drop a little bit onto that as well. So the first time I did this, I used way too much. So just make sure you don't use too much. Then I'm just going to take the back of a makeup brush and I'm going to mix all that in. Mix it all in really good together. How is everybody today? If you're watching the replay, do me a favor and hashtag replay. And if you're hopping on, say hey so I know you're there. Okay, so this is all mixed up like this, as you can see. And then I'm just going to go through and I'm going to put it all over my face. Hey, Shayla. And I'm going to just take it. I don't like to put too much underneath my eyes because I'll go in with a BB cream or a concealer there. Hey, Maria. I don't like to put too much product underneath my eyes because I find if I do that I get creasing or it just looks, I don't know. Those of you girls that know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. Okay, so that's all over my face and I'm just going to take our powder concealer brush and I'm going to lightly, thank you for sharing, I'm going to lightly just rub all of this in. And this powder concealer brush works so that the lighter the touch that you use, the better it seems to work. And so it just kind of gives me, for you, if you were to try it, like just a dewy all over glow. But like I said, be careful not to use too much because you'll look, what did I look? I almost looked frosty when I used too much. This is the powder concealer brush and you can get it off my website that I will link below. And it's double-ended, which I love. Okay, and then make sure you go down your neck a little bit. And then, is what I'm going to do, is I'm going to, since we didn't do much under our eyes, I'm going to take a BB cream, which I like for underneath my eyes because it has the added moisture in it, and my eyes just seem so dry underneath, and it seems like if I put concealer underneath my eyes, it just makes me look even older. So I'm just going to rub that underneath there. And then I'm going to use my Beauty Blender to dab it in. I didn't get this wet beforehand, but normally I would have. And then I'm just right here, it seems like is where I really crease at. So I'm just going to be really smart about blending it in really good right there. Another thing that I can do sometimes, if I really want to lighten and brighten up underneath my eyes, is mix the BB cream with a concealer. And that helps to make it that more creamy consistency. Okay, and now we've got to set it. And I'm going to take a banana powder. This is a loose yellow tinted powder. And I'm just going to take and set that. But what's good about this powder is it's yellow, and so it's going to help also brighten up underneath my eyes and give you that highlighted look. I'm getting ready to try to go out and finish up my Christmas shopping, you guys. I have not done any Christmas shopping. I've gotten the kids like their one big present each, and that's it. I've really slacked this year. Okay, and then, so I just used the yellow powder right where I want it to brighten. And then I'm going to use a translucent powder to to just set the powder anywhere else on my face that I need to set it. Okay, and then now that when you put the foundation on your face, it's kind of no more, you need to add more color to make it 3D. So I'm going to use this same liquid concealer that I used before to highlight on the top of my cheekbones, above my Cupid's bow, and on my nose. And then I'm going to take some dark powder. Well, this isn't a powder. This is a cream contour to contour with. And I'm just going to thank you for sharing. I can't see who that was, but thank you. Okay, and then we'll blend that in so it's not so harsh with our bronzer. You can see you. He's sneaking in. Yeah, they can. Okay, and then just go around the outside of your face to kind of give you that natural glow that the sun naturally gives you. And this also helps if you have a high forehead. It helps it to make it look smaller. And then kind of do just down here too. Okay, and then I'm going to take, my favorite part is the blush and highlighter. Let's see, I'm going to take this darker blush. It's a metallic, it's called Spirited. And I'm going to take it on our blusher brush. Maybe not, if I can't find it. I will take it on a Real Techniques mini brush. This is a powder brush. I like to use this as well for my blush. Ooh, that was too much. So we'll blend it out. Sorry, I got a phone call. Okay, see how that just puts light and color back into your face? It makes you look alive. Okay, and then I'm also going to take, we did the powder or the cream highlight all over our face, and now I'm going to take a powder highlight and I'm just going to put that right over where I did the cream. It'll help it pop more and it will help it stay all day. And then I'll go through and also blend that out with my brush. Okay, and then the last step is to just go through with your, you don't have to do this last step, but I'd like to just add a little bit of color with a bronzer. And I will link all the products that I used at the bottom along with the website. Right now, I'm running a deal. It's a really good deal, actually. You get one of the foundations that I used in your color, you get Rose Water, which has quickly become like my staple in my makeup routine. It's my favorite. You can use it to set with. You can use it to, thanks Dana. You can use it to set it with. You can use it to like wet your brushes with if you want to brighten up your eyeshadow. It helps tone your face. It helps get rid of acne. It helps your pores to shrink them. It really, like, it's an all over, like, it's like Windex. And then you also get the Epic Mascara that I've used today, that I use a lot in my videos. You get those 3 products and this bag right here that, like, is awesome to just hold all your makeup in for $69. And I think that's going to run until the end of the month. And like I said, I'll link my website below if you wanted to even just look at it or shop around. And then the last part that I wanted to share, that sometimes if I go over my face with too much powder, I notice, like, if you look really close, it looks a little dry and powdery. So what I like to do is I like to take my brush or my sponge with my setting powder, and I'll spray it like that, and then I'll just kind of press it in, and that will help melt in that powder, and it will help make it so it doesn't look so powdery and dry. But then it's also helping to set your makeup. And then lastly, just kind of spray it all over your face. And then I should have done this at the beginning of my makeup routine. This is our lip exfoliator. It has a sugar scrub in it. And then I will use just quickly, because I'm in a hurry today to get out the door. I'll use Stellar, probably one of our most popular liquid lipsticks. And a trick with these to help, they do stay a lot. They stay all day long. They do transfer. Yes, I have, Kayla. And at first, I didn't like it because my eyeshadow just kept coming out black. But once I played with it, and there's a couple of pictures on my page that you can see that I did with it, I really like it. I think the trick to it is using one of our Splurge cream shadows in like a color. So I took one of our Splurge cream shadows. This is in Rapturous, and so one of them's purple, so you can use this on the underneath, or we even have like a new one called Ferocious. I don't think I have it right here with me though. I think it's behind me. Anyways, and it's like a blue, and you can put that down as a base, and that helps to make the colors shine brighter, if that makes sense. And just playing around with it really helped. Do you have it? Okay, and then the other trick to this, like I said, these will stay pretty much all day long, but they do transfer. A trick to helping them to stay even longer is to take a primer. And I would assume this is with any lipstick that you do, any liquid lipstick. You take a primer and just plop it over your lips, and I swear it helps stay even longer. Yeah. It's a hard one to wear, and I almost sent it back at first. But I was really glad that I tried working with it 2 more times, and I really love it. I love it. It really does give a really pretty smoky look. You'll have to let me know how you like it. and practice and play around with it. But yeah, if you have any of our Splurge Cream shadows, put those down as a base first, like the purple or a blue. And that will help kind of brighten up those colors. That was the Glorious Face Primer. So I just put that right over my lips a little bit, and it helps it stay forever. Okay, ladies, I've got to go. I can hear the baby screaming down there, and I'm sure my husband's like, let's get going. He wants to get to Costco before it gets too busy. So, yes, please do, Kayla. Cool. Okay. All right, you guys. Mwah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.